Hey, hi, hello. Today I'm showing you how to make the Wanna Be Knit Beanie. This beanie is one of my most first patterns and one of my most made patterns. So this is the Wanna Be Knit with its little pom-pom on top. She cute, she cute. I love her. Anyway, it's trying to focus on my face. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to make this today, and I'm going to show you how to put the pom-pom on. I put mine on with buttons, so if you've never seen that method, stick around till the end. And yeah, grab a skein of super bulky or Woolies Thick and Quick, a 9mm hook. Let's get making. Okay, so like I said, you're going to need a skein of Woolies Thick and Quick or a similar number 6 super bulky yarn. And then I am using a 9mm crochet hook. This one's just my acrylic one that I like to use. You'll also need a pom-pom. I use the ones with the loops, and then I put a button on the inside of mine, and then I use a little crochet hook to get the loop through, and scissors to cut your yarn. So we're gonna start out, we're gonna make the band, we're gonna make the hat, I'm gonna show you how to put the pom on, and then you'll have a beanie. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the slip knot, and then we're gonna chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in the second chain from the hook, so this second stitch here, we're gonna half double crochet. And then in the next stitch, we're gonna half double crochet, and we're just gonna do that in every chain across. So half double crochets, and you'll end up with 6 of them. And then you have your 6 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you chain 1, turn your work around, and then we're gonna half double crochet in the back loop only. So yarn over, go into that back loop, pull up a loop, and finish your stitch. So back loop only for literally like the rest of the beanie. And then chain 1, turn it around, and now you have 2 rows done. And so this is what it looks like on the front side, and this is what it looks like on the back. And then we're just gonna keep doing that. So yarn over, go through the back loop, and you just keep going. And we're gonna do this for a total of 25 rows. All right, so you can kind of see what it's starting to look like. So we're gonna keep going. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You just stretch them out if you can't tell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. And if you're not sure, you can go up 1, down 2, up 3, down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 5. So now we have 5 rows. We're gonna go to 25, and then I will be back in just a minute to show you how to do the next part. So pause the video here and finish your band. Okay, so we've got all 25 rows of our band done. So we're going to put these 2 ends together. And then you'll go into the first stitch, into the second, and then single crochet. And then you chain 1, and then we're going to flip it inside out, or right side out, so that way the seam is on the inside. And now we're going to single crochet 42 stitches evenly around the outside. All right, and then you get all the way back around to the beginning, and you slip stitch, and you chain 1. And then now for rows 2 through 6, you're going to single crochet in the back loop all the way around. And then once you get back to the beginning, you'll just slip stitch that together, chain 1, and go on to the next round. And you'll do that for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll be back in just a minute when we get that done. So pause the video here, go finish up your next 6 rows, and we'll be back in just a little minute. Okay, so we've got our 6 rows done. This is what it looks like. And now we're gonna start our decrease rows. So we're still gonna work in the back loop only, but for the first one, we're gonna pick up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. And then single crochet 4, and then you're going to pick up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. And I know there's multiple ways you can go, like in and pull up 1 loop and decrease. I just like the look of 2 in this beanie specifically. So then you're gonna single crochet 4, and then decrease again. And you're gonna do that all the way around the top of the beanie. And then each row after that, you're gonna go down a stitch. So for the next row, you'll single crochet 2 together, then you'll crochet 3. And then the next row, you'll single crochet 2 together and you'll crochet 2. And then single crochet 1, and then single crochets single crochet togethers all the way around. So we'll finish this row and we'll start on the 3rd row. So 1 minute. All right, and then we slip stitch together again, chain 1, and now single crochet 2 together, single crochet 3. Single crochet 2 together, single crochet 3. All right, and so I'm gonna finish up the beanie. I'll be back in just a minute. If you are confused or you need the rest of the steps, the pattern is on sambartley.com. It's linked below for you too. But I'm gonna finish up these decreases, and then I'm gonna show you how to finish the beanie, and then I'll show you how to put on the pom-pom. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay, so we've got the beanie all finished up. So we're going to cut a tail and then weave in the ends. I'll show you how to do that. Just gotta get my extra. And I always leave way too long of a tail. You don't have to follow suit. I just do. And then stick the needle into the hole and flip the beanie inside out. And then I just go into the stitches and loop them around. So I went into that one, so then I'll go into this one. And we just do that all the way back to the beginning. And then pull and cinch it closed and tie this off and weave in your end. And then we'll weave in the end on the bottom as well. All right, and now we're gonna sew the button onto the top. So I think these are about 1/2 inch buttons. So I just put it right on the top and I put my needle through and then I come back up. I know this is kind of tricky to see. And then you just sew the button on. I put mine, I sew it on way more than I probably should, just because I don't want the button to fall off, and they haven't since I've made them, but Okay, I think I've done this enough. Like I said, I like to put a lot of stitches in this, and then we'll do this last one for good luck. And then when you push your thread back through, you don't need to go into a buttonhole, just go underneath the button, and then tie a little knot. And your button is attached. And then to get your pom-pom onto your beanie, you stick your crochet hook through the top, grab onto your loop, pull that loop through, and pull it over your button. And now you have a Wanna Be Knit Beanie with a super cute pom-pom. So yeah, that is how you make the Wanna Be Knit. If you want the full written pattern, it is on my website. If you like it, it's also over on Ravelry. You can go favorite it over there, and that would be really cool, and maybe add it to your projects. But yeah, go check out sambartley.com for the written pattern, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!